What up, what up, what up, man? Pastor Lee, Suicide Ace 29, Super. I go by many names, but it's good. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You are now rocking with the best. Super. Alright, what we got right now is Kevin Samuels. As you know, if you didn't know, he has passed away yesterday morning. Right. So many stories, so many this, so many what if, so many what that, so many what's going on. You know, like I know, that's gonna be going on for a while. Some say he died from Red Bull. Somebody else, Star from the morning. Star in the morning said it was fentanyl. I guess the reports came out. So I guess it might have been fentanyl and stuff like that. I don't know. But the reports came out, and people are using that as well to help close the reason, the cause of death. I should say the cause of death. It is a woman. There's a woman that was with him at that time. They are saying that that woman is a very new woman into his life. He just met her like a day or two ago. Okay. He was complaining about chest pains. A lot of people said earlier. I guess the night before he was live or something, he's complaining about chest pains, and then he ended up. She was trying to get some help. I guess around in the morning, then he ended up falling on top of her, unresponsive. Right? Hold that. Now, keep that right there. Let's go back a little bit. Now, if you ain't got to watch a lot of Kevin Samuels videos to understand the controversy, what circles around Kevin Samuels. You only got to watch a couple to understand the controversy that goes around it. Now, this is how I see. Because I used to go. I don't agree with everything either, but I don't have to. I don't have to. But what I learned is men who do videos on women, like Kevin Samuels, even sometimes I might do it, but not like crazy, but it just depends on what's going on. Tommy Sotomayor and other men who do videos on women like this, like they say some good things in there. You just have to, you know what I'm saying. But when you don't dislike somebody, you don't care about the good they say. That's what I learned. Most of us, when we don't like somebody, we don't care about the good they do. We only focus on the bad and we home in on it. That is what I've learned. But check this out. From watching Tommy Sotomayor, from watching Kevin Samuel for a little bit, and any other male that fits in that type of realm of commentary and what you call that, commentary, right, on women, on the good and bad and ugly of women and men. They talk about men too. So, but you know, their main base conversation is about women. What I learned is this: they are coming from a male perspective, right? And you gotta understand, when males come from a male perspective aiming at women, you gotta know that they're coming from a male perspective, and some of it is experience, some of it is just observation, and some of it, gotta keep it honest, is biasness. It might be a little biasness in there, just a little sting, just to sting a little bit. Let's keep it honest now. Because when you see women like Cynthia G, Nyla Says, and all those, and what's her name, Paris Milan, when you see them go after men, it's from a woman perspective, right? Then it's from experience, right? Then it's from observation, right? And then some of it is what? What is some of that other stuff? Pettiness, biasness, just to throw a little sting in there. See? That's how you got to start seeing this from all sorts of angles and scenarios. That's why I don't get upset anymore about none of this. I don't have to agree with it, but I don't get upset about it. Now, again, I'm me. I decided to work on me. So I'm coming from me when I say that. You is you. I can't be mad at you say, ha ha, Kevin Samuel dead, ha ha. Now I get a feeling like, damn. But remember, I would do the same thing if it was personal. If it was personal, I'd do the same thing. Like, damn, all right, well, he out of here. Ha ha, smoking on. Anybody who try to personally attack me and try to ruin my life, I'm definitely cracking up at their end. Straight up. That's why I can't be like, I can't believe y'all. Because I would do the same goddamn thing if somebody was personally trying to tear me down or people like me. I understand. So some of those women are standing with the women. Some of those women are standing with the women that they deem being disrespectful by Kevin Samuels. And you understand that. You don't have to like it, but understanding is better than just, you know, understanding is way better than just, I don't give a fuck. Like, you're allowed to do that sometimes. But understanding is way better to me, in my personal opinion. My first initial feeling is like, damn, I can't believe it, damn. Then I have to wake up like, yo, remember this. Everybody is allowed to express how they want to express. Even if I don't like it, I should not get crazy, mad and crazy emotional. People should be allowed to talk and express themselves. I'm not going to agree with everything. And when I lash out, everybody doesn't agree when I lash out. When I laugh at something, everybody doesn't agree when I laugh at something. That's what I got to keep telling myself, because I get caught up into it too. Man, I can't believe they laughing. That's crazy, but we got to let people be themselves. We pray and hope, man, just be yourself. Then when people be themselves, man, that's crazy. You're allowed to say it's crazy, but don't get so attached to don't get so attached to somebody's response that it really triggers you like that. Sometimes I understand, but we have to let people be they are, and you have to sit there, digest it, assess it, digest it, and then move on, man. Assess it, digest it, move on. Because tomorrow is going to be another one. Tomorrow is going to be another one. Tomorrow is going to be another one, and another one. It's story after story after story. It's going to be people who laugh and cry, laugh and cry, laugh and cry. So if you don't want to be up here every day just getting triggered by seeing a story, somebody laughing, by seeing a story, somebody, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. I mean, you can, but me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that no more. I remember being on social media, this every day being, my heartstrings being pulled left and right. This story, that story. Half a clip this, half a clip that. Not even knowing the real context. This to make you cry and think about this and hate this person. I got that's sickening. You can do what you want, but I chose not to let social media just take over me like that. I refuse to do that anymore. So what I'm saying is this. It's people out there going to express however they feel about the individual. Kevin Samuels is a individual that says things that other people like and don't like, which that is on that is everybody. We're going to step it up right now. Kevin Samuels might say some stuff that you don't like, but then if we listen to you talk every day, you're going to say stuff that we don't like. Hey, let's step it up a notch. Let's step it up, because people really be getting upset. Like I said, you're allowed to feel how you want to feel, but you say stuff that people don't like either. You do that. You might do things that other people might deem to be rude. Like you said Kevin Samuels is. You don't know that because you don't publicize all of your conversations, or you don't publicize all of your arguments for people to say, oh, hell no. Now, salute to the people who do their videos. Salute to the people who do actually commentary videos. Then we can actually pinpoint when you ain't doing nothing, when you on some bull crap. But even that is a little gray area because you are not on the same level as Kevin Samuels, which means you won't get that much same backlash as he does. Now you might get your little backlash, but the more you go, the more backlash you might get. We can't please everybody, which means Kevin Samuels was never going to please everybody, which means that what? It's going to be people who get upset. Now, I just came from a lunch date today with a very beautiful woman that I want part of my life, which it was a great experience going on a lunch date with a woman that's an entrepreneur who have businesses, who has traveled the world. That was a great move on my part. You know what I'm saying? That was a great move on my part to actually take that step. Because women like that can be very intimidating to certain people. Alright? I'm just going to keep it 100. A lot of dudes not going to keep it. Women who got their stuff together like that can be very intimidating to men who ain't on that type of level. And this is why we got to let women say, I ain't dating no 9-to-5 nigga, or I'm not dating a nigga who ain't got 100,000. We have to let people have their preferences. We have to let people have their preferences. This woman got money. This woman got multiple businesses. And she still sat down with Lil old Suey that people deem to be broke and hotel. But she looks past. She said she used to be on that other stuff. But now she says, nah, I'm past that. I don't mind dating people that's under. Okay, but you got to understand. Have to understand that I talked to her about the Kevin Samuels thing while we was at lunch. And she don't give a fuck about Kevin Samuels either because he's rude. And I asked her, what you mean he be wild? What he be rude? What you mean? You know, because I watched it, but I had to see what is she coming from? I already know what other people say, but I want to know why you think and why you say I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. I want to know why. Just tell me why. Like, I know I can imagine why, but I want you to tell me. What's up? Well, she says, you know, I'm not celebrating his death, but I don't give a fuck. Like, he's very rude to women. He says this about women. He's very rude. And I was like, well, yeah, he do got a little bit. See, I'm playing devil's advocate to get a little bit more out of her, and it worked. She's like, what you mean? A little bit. I'm like, yeah, you know, he said a little wild stuff, you know what I'm saying? She like, nah, he purposely manipulates and take advantage of people with low self-esteem. Now that is a good reply. Because that I've heard plenty of times. Even though they choose to go up there, he definitely take advantage of women with low self-esteem. He definitely goes overboard on their ass. But like I told her, well, there's some some women who like that. Like they with that, they take it in and they change their life, whatever. Because tough love is not for everybody. Tough love is not for everybody, which means that's why you're never going to please everybody. So if I give it hard, the people that don't like it hard, they're going to complain about it. If I give it soft, then the people that like it hard go complain about it. That's how it goes. You've been too soft on this person, got to be hard. Or you've been too hard on this person, got to ease up. It's always going to be something. But I wanted to hear from a female perspective just to see. Because I'm a male. I'm a male. I can easily back Kevin Samuels. I can easily back Tommy Sotomayor. Because I've been through some things with women that make me upset. But that's not who I am. I like to express my trial and tribulations with women, but I don't want to blame that on every woman. I don't want to go into a next relationship and ready to fight because what the last one did. I don't want to operate like that. And then when I don't want to operate like that. there's categories, and I like to put the women in a proper category. At least I try to. Sometimes it's hard when you're upset, but I try. Whenever I go through something, I want to put that situation in a proper category and then move on and go to the next one. I don't want to lump every woman I come in contact with in the same boat. Because after a while, women and men have similar characteristics, no matter what zodiac, no matter what level of money. That don't matter. That doesn't matter. So when you hear Kevin Samuels say, "Oh, when your woman 35, she leftovers," that's how he views it. You don't have to believe it, but that's how he views it. A woman said, "Oh, you said women are," no, a man said, when you said women are over 35 leftovers, blah blah, good riddance, and It's like, bruh, that's how he sees it. You don't have to agree with that. There's plenty of women that's over 35 or 35 up that's fire. They ain't no leftover. They still got their whole thing looking good. Ain't no leftover nothing. They still kicking it beautiful, getting their shit done, and still rocking. So you can't let opinions from another person get you out of your comfort zone so much all the time, I'ma say. Sometimes I know people's opinions can get you riled up. I had to work on myself not to let that happen. I just rather give my assessment and my opinion to rebuttal it. I'd rather do it that way. But you are you. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just saying don't let other people's opinions get you so fired up all the time. That's all I'm saying. I had to deal with that. I had to learn that. But Kevin Samuels has the way that he looks at stuff and how he want to operate. Giving commentary on women, there's nothing wrong with that. Just like women give commentary on men and relationships and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. I asked her this too. Because she believes that he's undercover. I said, what do you think about a lot of men who cry about women? She said, oh, she thinks he's undercover. A lot of women think certain men are undercover, or they say that when they're mad at them. And I was like, well, a lot of women say that he undercover, but I'm like, I never watched him enough to even see that. I never watched enough Kevin Samuels to see that he's undercover. No matter how much they posted certain clothing don't. I learned how to let people wear their own clothing. See, they used to trick me too. If a man wears these, then something wrong with him. Nah, no. If a man wears that, then this, you know what? No. I had learned, clothing does not make the individual. Now, of course, certain clothing, you might say, whoa. But still, we don't know the individual. That individual might be expressing themselves in a certain way. Wait. That's kind of homophobic. Anyway, it might line up. It might come from that umbrella, but we don't know that person. We don't know that. So when they put him in certain clothing, oh, see, look, he wear this. Nah, I don't know him to say that he is. I haven't watched him enough to see maybe there is something. I don't know. Plus, people do troll other people. People say things and troll people so they can get certain reactions. So I really don't know. But what I know is this. Kevin Samuels is a man speaking from a man perspective. Like I said, from experience. From experience, observation. And then you got some pettiness. Some biased pettiness. The same way when you listen to women talk about men. Experience, observation, and then there's going to be some pettiness thrown around, depending on what's going on, how they feeling. So I just learned to view stuff like that. Everybody has biasness, and you're entitled to your biases. You're entitled to that. But if you want to give an honest assessment, sometimes, not all the time, because you're allowed to have those moments where you say, I ain't got no, it is what it is. I used to get mad at a lot of people like that, and I still do sometimes on social media. You know what I'm saying? They be talking all that smack, and I be like, I be trying people on purpose just to see. Like, come on, let's see if we have a conversation. Most people do not know how to have a disagreement. After a while, it gets personal. Most people that I've been encountering online, they turn personal before we can have a full healthy dialogue back and forth. Even if it's disagreement, they start to get personal. Huh? I be cracking up like, dang, bro, why you turn? It's very sad that most adults can't have a healthy dialogue back and forth in a healthy disagreement. Most of the time when I have a disagreement, they turn personal or call me out my name, and it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why? If I didn't do it to you, why are you doing it to me? You know what I'm saying? But I know it's sometimes things can get a little rocky, so you can get irritated. I do understand, but man, it's not. I do this on purpose too, just to do some experimenting, because it's like, yo, if you allowed to type whatever you want, then I should be able to type whatever I want back to you. And most people do not accept that. I don't accept it, dog. I don't mind a disagreement. I really don't. But it's fun. If this experiment is fun to just type something back, because they over here laughing. Okay, say something back. And then, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do have a healthy back and forth, and I'll be like, oh, okay, you meant that? All right, no doubt. I apologize, whatever. But most of the time, it don't get to that understanding and get to straight name calling. I'm going to pull up on you and all of that. We got to learn how to let people express themselves, and if you agree to disagree, cool. But you don't have to be over the top with it. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you have to let people who over the top, you know, they got their reasons why they do it. You know, so it's a very sketchy situation when it comes to certain subjects that people like or dislike or laugh or cry. You know, it all depends. But I learned not to be attached. I learned how to try to keep myself you know what I'm saying, not attached to that, because I don't want to get my emotions all tied in. Nah, it's gonna be another story. I don't want to. That's a roller coaster. I've been through that already. I don't want to be through that no more. I want to live my life, do my thing, talk my talk, and you know what I'm saying, be the best version of me. I ain't perfect. I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and I understand that. So when I do these breakdowns, I want y'all to understand the person Kevin Samuels was never gonna be everybody's cup of tea anyway. He's speaking his truth like your pastor do. Everybody don't like your pastor. Everybody don't like your mama. Everybody don't like your daddy. Everybody don't like your kids. I don't care how good you said he is. It's some people just don't like them. So we have to understand, and they don't like you. You might be the most sweetest person, don't ever bother nobody, try to stay in your lane, and you got haters too. I really don't be bothering nobody. I got plenty of haters because I am who I am, and they just don't like it for whatever reason. A lot of them they can't even tell you why. It is what it is. That's life. All right. So, but in closing, man. Kevin Samuels, man. A lot of people saying he's not good for the community. You got a lot of people who do rock with him. So you got a split thing going on. Just know this. Whatever you don't like, and we talked about this too. Some things you're probably going to see anyway because they might go viral, or they're hip hop news, or their media, their celebrity news. So you might turn it off, but it's going to be on the pages you follow, because we did talk about that. I understand that. I do understand that route too. But just understand that Kevin Samuels lived his truth. That's it. That's what he believed, and he spoke it. And if you believe in any type of higher power, they tell you to live in your truth. You believe in any religion, any spirituality, if you really believe in it, what is one of the cardinal rules? Speak your truth. Speak it like no other. Spread it, and then it's going to fall on someone's ears. He's going to see, and if they water in their subconscious, it's going to get in their subconscious. If they water it, then it will grow. That's it. He spoke his truth. He spoke his gospel, and he went out there and he did that. Now, you know, they say that, you know, even though he was talking mad mess about this value, high value, low value, this, people saying that he didn't. No, she said that he didn't pay. He got back child support. I didn't know that. They said Kevin Samuels got back child support. He really don't got no house. He like live in the basement. I don't know how true that is, But you know, she's like I said, she's an entrepreneur, right? Uh, she has a radio station out here in Las Vegas, and she definitely can get the information. She got good connects in the industry, but she can get information. So when she said it, I was like, "How you know?" She's like, "Psh, that's my job to get information," because she does her own show. Also, she got her radio show where she employed others that work there, and she also does certain shows throughout the week as well. All right, so she definitely is connected in that industry where she can get the tea if she really wanted to. People do reach out to her. She can get information. She's connected like that. Definitely is. So if Kevin Samuels got back child support, that's kind of bad. That's very bad. To be preaching all of this good stuff or bad, however you look at it, good or bad information, depending on who's listening to it, and have back child support, that's bad. That's bad. So y'all let me know, man, how y'all feel about this. People, saying Kevin Samuels, people laughing at him. People are happy that he's gone and he's bad for the community. But you got others saying they happy for him and he good for the community. You let me know what you think about Kevin Samuels and his information on relationships and high value, low value, 35 and under, all that stuff, 35 and up. Y'all let me know, man. It's the boy. Talk to your soul mirror, the balance keeper, no one's safe, poking the people, sisterhood, anti-bully gang, silverback gang. Lee love the ladies, lady loves Lee, and ladies, you are definitely love Lee. Don't chase the light, let the light chase you. Bang!